Well, I work these days in the night. Monday and Tuesday I work. I have a rehearsals in
Yeah.
the night. Well, sorry. So, but I am sick. But I'm here.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, you don't sound sick.
No,
How
great.
uh-huh.
Uh,
Mhm. Very good,
great.
my man. Very, very good. Well, things happen, no? Things
Yes,
happen.
I try to see the
The recording.
class of Thursday and Friday, but it hasn't. I can see the video in Facebook, but
Really?
I I could see the Monday and Tuesday class, but
Okay.
Thursday and Friday is impossible. I don't know why.
Thursday and Friday is impossible, but do you receive an error message or something?
I try, but the video I never start. Um, you press the link,
Mhm.
and in the video is only like loading.
Mhm.
And I talked with Jessica about it, and she she has the same problem. Had the same
Interesting.
problem.
Okay. So, okay, Yes has her hand up. What's up, Yes? Do you have news
Hello,
about
Mr.
it?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I was in the classes, but there are restrictions with the recording. I don't know,
Wow.
and it looks like if a long duration, like 8 hours. I don't know. I don't know why,
Interesting.
but only in this hour, not with not
Oh,
without others
it's only eight
classes.
o'clock, 7 o'clock. So
Uh-huh.
interesting. Okay.
It's weird, I think.
Yeah, very, 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 very. Let me check seven.
And in some occasions with the class of 5 o'clock, but only some of these classes.
I'm checking the links right now. And yesterday's class is okay. You said Thursday and Friday, right? Yeah.
Yes, Mister.
Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, sure.
today, okay, let me check Fridays. Mhm. I have the same error too, and I don't know why.
Me too.
Wow. Hashtag Facebook, I that's not my favorite platform, honestly. But yeah, you gotta work with what you have. You know what I mean? You gotta work with what you have. So if you have like last Friday, I don't know if we saw something important. I mean, I don't memorize everything. And Thursday, Friday we did speaking. So if you were present, you received feedback. And Thursday was the last session of listening. Therefore, it was vocabulary. Probably the important one, the important recording was Thursdays, not Friday. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and if we cannot recover it, well, this time we are going to suffer a little. Okay. But we can recover information from today's activity. So, you know,
Okay,
let's
no
learn
problem.
some more vocabulary, you know? Yeah. I mean, there's no way to recover them.
Yes, no
Unfortunately.
problem, teacher. it's only because I tried, but
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I have been I have been thinking of changing from platform, honestly. So I'll be thinking about I'll be doing research, changing the platform, and I hope that one won't fail us like this one. Okay. So very good. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Yamil Sheikh, for pointing that out. And let's begin with our activity. Today we have vocabulary by context. We are learning young and homeless and some expressions. Yesterday we learned how to say tuve una buena noche. How do you say tuve una buena noche in English? Raise your hand. Anna Karen.
I've had a good night sleep.
Let's go. You are correct. I had a good night's sleep. That's the correct way to say it. You say last night I had a good night's sleep, or negative, I didn't have a good night's sleep because my neighbor came drunk with his reggaeton music at 2 o'clock in the morning. I hate it. Anyway, let's continue with listening number 2. The news, young and homeless. Young and homeless. Let's learn some more vocabulary. We are working with the first speaker. He's got a new neighbor. Number 3. It's the same listening, but we are going to change from strategy. So let's learn them again. Read the listening strategy, Jessica Small.
Yes, Mister. Listening is listening strategy 2. Sorry.
¡Hurra! Parece mucho. ¡Hurra!
Sorry.
Okay, continue. Continue, come on. I hear you. No problem. We don't hear
I come
the
back.
noise.
I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Listening strategy 2. Pay attention to
Whoa.
reader.
Again, pronunciation.
Pay attention.
Pay. Pie
Pay,
cake.
pay attention to reader.
Okay, pronunciation. Ah, there we go. Pronunciation, girl.
Weather.
Exactly. Weather.
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 Everybody take a note. This is a B1 word, open glossaries and write. Weather is similar to say if.
If.
Weather is similar to say if when you have 2 choices. Again, weather is similar to say if when you have 2 choices. Example. Take a note in this example, eh? I don't know whether I should stay or I should go. I don't know whether I should stay or I should go. And write this example in your glossaries, eh?
If you have three options,
Oh,
you
well,
you can
two or
use
more
it.
options.
Okay, okay.
It's the same. Because the word if is only when you have one choice, no? When you have only one condition, no? If I stay, this is going to happen. If I go, this is going to happen, right? But when you have two, you need to say whether, not if. Hashtag B1 vocabulary.
So
Whenever you
I
are
continue.
ready, give me a thumbs up.
Mm.
Jesse, you are ready? Perfect. What about Karen and Yamil? And I don't know if Rox, you can only listen now. Yes. 1, 2, 3 actions.
Pay attention to whether the language you hear is formal or informal. This can be an important clue to the context.
Correct. Whether the speaking is formal or informal. What is this? If it's formal, the expression is going to be a little bit more strange. You know? If it's informal, the expression is going to be no, the opposite way. If it's formal, the expression is going to sound very similar to Spanish. And if it's informal, the expression is probably going to sound very different. So you need to get familiar with those expressions. Yesterday we learned expressions like make a big effort, get in touch with a person, you know. These expressions are not similar to Spanish. Do you agree? Some of them are considered formal, some of them are considered informal. I have noticed also that when expressions or when the language is formal, they use a lot of adverbs. For example, the ones you have in the answers. Look at the answers and see how you have some adverbs, right? You have some expressions with some complex nouns, no, etc. So in this listening, we are testing formal versus informal speech. Let's see how much we can do. Jesse, help me with the instructions, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3 action.
3. Read listening strategy. 2. Match the process. 1 to 6.
Pronunciation? Match the what?
Match the process.
Jesse Casmore.
Prices.
Almost.
Price.
Exactly. Praise.
Match the price.
Praise, plural.
The prices.
Mhm.
Match the prices. 1 to 6. With similar meanings.
Mhm.
A to F.
Mhm. Mhm.
Then cycled. I
Then
don't
what?
know. Then circle
Oh, very good.
the formal phrase in each pair.
Yes. Does if everybody understands the instructions, give me a thumbs up. If you don't understand the instructions, answer your question.
Teacher, the phrases is in the audio, are in the audio, sorry.
Are in the audio. Right, Gary. Very good correction. Yes. The phrases are in the
Okay.
audio. Mhm.
Okay.
And let me just put little zoom because you cannot see both. Ah, this is perfect. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. So listen to the audio and check what is the meaning of each phrase. Read the
Okay.
phrases, Karen. Help me.
Okay. 1. Increase sharply. Sharply. Need help. 3. Find a job. 4. Currently. 5. Very important. 6. Make a proposal. 8. Gain employment.
Sorry,
Gain,
number 6. Make a what?
gain or gain
Gain is correct, but gain a what?
employment.
Number 6.
Make a proposal. Pro,
Hmm. Remember Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Propose.
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 Proposal.
Proposal.
Okay, proposal. Okay,
Proposal.
proposal.
So, number 6 again.
Make a proposal. A, gain employment. B, at the moment. C, a high priority. D, go up a lot. E, suggests something.
And F, I'm sorry.
F, require assistance.
That's right. Okay, guys, I think you can do it with only one play because some of them, you can answer this without the audio, in my opinion. But let's listen just once. Eh? Ah, no, it's reading. I'm sorry. It's reading, not listening. So, number 1, Karen, what do you think is similar to increase sharply?
Mm, I don't know. What is the meaning of sharply?
Excellent question, guys. Read.
In a critical role or severe way.
Severe.
Severe way.
In a
Mm,
critical way. You remember what an adverb is, right? An adverb is a word that gives emphasis to other words, like gives more details and more details about a description.
yes.
You know? So if something increases, right, it goes increase, 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 grow, 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 grow. But if something increases sharply, it is very critical the way it increases. You see,
Okay. Yes.
things can also go down sharply,
Okay, so
decrease sharply. So let me make everything smaller so you can see everything. Yeah, just a second. Dictionary. Does this look better?
mm, maybe is letter letter D go up a lot.
You are so correct. That is correct. Very good. Mhm. Increase sharply is similar to say go up a lot. Be careful. Up is not a verb. You need to say go up. Okay.
Okay. Go up. Okay.
Copy those expressions in your glossary.
Okay, teacher.
Number 2. Yeah, milkshake. Give me the synonym for need help.
Okay, need help is require assistance.
So correct. Good job. Require assistance. Jessica more. What's the synonym to say find a job?
The synonym of find a job is letter A, gain employment.
You are correct. Good. Karen, what is similar to currently?
Currently, at the moment,
Good job. Great. The milkshake. What's similar to say very important?
Very important is a high priority.
All right, you are correct, but you need to check pronunciation.
The priority, no, I don't know. A priority. No.
Don't guess. Check the symbols.
Priority.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Priority.
Priority. Of course, in American English, the T sound like that in Iroru. Priority.
Yes. Priority. Okay.
Yes, perfect. You are correct. Finally, Jessica Asmore, what is similar to make a proposal?
Make a proposal is similar to letter E. Suggest something.
Yes, let's go. Copy everything in your glossary, in independent expressions. And if you have any question, let me know. If you are ready, give me a thumbs up. Good, Karen? How are you, my friend? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to change from table, right? Wait a second. Ready, my people? Let's do this. So we are going to work on the listening, guys. Okay. I bet you already finished with your writing. So let's go through the listening, right? Get milkshake. Give me instructions, please.
So teacher, was is number 4. Okay. Mm, for listen to 3 recordings. Which 2 are formal? Which formal phrases from exercise 3 did they include?
So in order to identify formal expression versus informal expression, we can check words. A personal tip that I can give you is that formal expressions sound very similar to Spanish. So in these expressions, for example, gain employment sounds similar to Spanish. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Which in English sounds very different. Or the English we are familiar with is to have a new job or to get a new job, etc. That word is very, very English, and that is more informal. So usually expressions, a personal tip I give you is that I notice that our formal expressions usually sound similar to Spanish, always. Not always, super important, right? All languages have exceptions, but this is one of the cases that help me, okay? So right now we are going to learn vocabulary on recording number, right? Which formal phrases do they include? And we are going to do transcription, okay? When you are ready, give me a thumbs up for the reading. Okay, I see a milkshake. I said yes, very good. Excellent, Karen. 1, 2, 3. Let's listen.
1.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like an application form for housing benefit.
Certainly. This is the form you need.
Thank you. Do I return it to you?
No, you don't. You need to complete the form and then send it by post to the local authority. But if you require assistance in completing the form, we can offer that here.
I see. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one thing. Is there currently a long delay? I need the money quite urgently.
All new applications are treated as a high priority. There shouldn't be a delay of more than a week.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
2. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this event organised by Rooftops, our local charity for homeless people. I know that many of you are regular supporters of our charity, and we are extremely grateful for that support. As many of you are aware, the number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre is continuing to increase sharply. And I know that many of you already show your support in ways that do not involve money. For example, talking to them, giving advice, treating them as human beings. But we all know that there is only one long-term solution to their problem. They need a job. That is why today I am appealing for money for our charity's new project called Back to Work. This project has one main aim: to help homeless people to gain employment. But I'm not here just to ask for money. I'm here to make a proposal. I want you to become our partners.
3.
Last year I took part in the big sleep out with a group of friends from school. I was quite anxious about it, to be honest. The weather forecast said the temperature was going to be -4 degrees Celsius that night. In fact, I was so worried that I almost didn't turn up. But I didn't want to let my friends down, so I found all my warmest clothes. I had about 4 jumpers on, and I borrowed my brother's sleeping bag. And, in fact, I wasn't cold at all. Well, only my face, but it was fine. We had a great time because there were about 50 people doing the sleep out all together, and we knew quite a few of them. And the fact that it was freezing cold made us feel like we had really achieved something.
That is the end of the lesson. Did you identify the phrases we learned on the previous exercise?
Only in the second, teacher.
Yes, teacher, only in the second.
Only which one, Jamal? You have connection problems.
Yes,
Repeat.
some phrases, teacher, not all the phrases.
Not all of them. Well, we
Yeah.
have 6 phrases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Each space belongs to one expression that we saw in the previous example. Okay. Let's listen again.
1.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like an application form for housing benefit.
Certainly. This is the form you need.
Thank you. Do I return it to you?
No, you don't. You need to complete the form and then send it by post to the local authority. But if you require assistance in completing the form, we can offer that here.
I see. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one thing. Is there currently a long delay? I need the money quite urgently.
All new applications are treated as a high priority. There shouldn't be a delay of more than a week.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
2. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this event organised by Rooftops, our local charity for homeless people. I know that many of you are regular supporters of our charity, and we are extremely grateful for that support. As many of you are aware, The number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre is continuing to increase sharply. And I know that many of you already show your support in ways that do not involve money. For example, talking to them, giving advice, treating them as human beings. But we all know that there is only one long-term solution to their problem. They need a job. That is why today I am appealing for money for our charity's new project called Back to Work. This project has one main aim: to help homeless people to gain employment. But I'm not here just to ask for money. I'm here to make a proposal. I want you to become our partners.
3.
Last year, I took part in the big sleep out with a group of friends from school. I was quite anxious about it, to be honest. The weather forecast said the temperature was going to be -4 degrees Celsius that night. In fact, I was so worried that I almost didn't turn up. But I didn't want to let my friends down, so I found all my warmest clothes. I had about 4 jumpers on, and I borrowed my brother's sleeping bag. And, in fact, I wasn't cold at all. Well, only my face, but it was fine. We had a great time because there were about 50 people doing the sleep out all together, and we knew quite a few of them. And the fact that it was freezing cold made us feel like we had really achieved something.
Here we go. Okay. So, what phrases did you find in the first listening, in the first audio? Jessica.
In the first audio, I wrote a high priority.
Yeah, pronunciation.
Priority.
Priority, exactly.
Priority.
No,
Priority.
prior. Priority.
Priority.
Mhm.
Yes.
Correct. That's one. But you know
That's
what?
one.
This is the last one they
Oh my God.
mentioned. Which one did they mention before?
I only wrote a height.
You just remember that one.
Yes, Mister.
All right, no problem. Let's support Jesse and let's find out what other expressions you heard in number one. So, Karen, help me with the other expression they said.
Currently,
They said currently. And the last one?
also high priority.
That's the one Jesse said.
Um,
You're missing one.
yes. This is just one. No, the second is gain employment.
Gain employment. The second?
Or it's in the what? For the
Oh,
second.
it's in the second audio,
Yes.
but that's not the second expression.
No, sorry, in the second audio.
In the second audio, be more specific.
Yes. No,
But
just
that's but that's not a spoiler. That's in the next audio. Forget about it in this moment. In audio
yes.
first one, we have the first expression. We don't know. The second expression was currently, and the third expression was high priority. So let's go
Yes.
now with Yamil Shake. Yamil Shake, what's the other expression you heard?
Is require assistance.
Yes. The man required assistance in the audio number one. So help me with who is going to help me with the audio? Let's see. We're gonna go through speaking mini exam. Let's see what we get. Attention, everyone. We see over here. You see, we got lots more.
Oh,
Listen, you're so lucky.
I second turn.
You are going to tell me what you remember from the audio using the expressions we just said. Let me help you with the text. The first one was require assistant.
High priority.
1 to 3 action.
Mm, the receptionist asks, can I help you? And the man, can I see if she can help him?
Repeat.
So he replied,
Again, repeat.
he replied
Oh, the first
that
sentence. The,
uh,
the receptionist.
the receptionist asked him if he if she could help him.
Mhm.
So he replied that he required assistance, and but he needed to fill a form currently, and well, there were information that if
There where plural? Information is
there
singular.
there was information
Excellent.
with a high priority in the form. Priority priority priority
Right.
priority
Yes.
in the form in I I don't know. I think that is a resume.
A
No.
summary, not as
A,
resume.
a summary.
Summary.
A
Yes,
summary. Yes, a resume is a CV.
exactly. Summary. Very good, girl. Very good. You remembered every detail. You did a good job. Copy that in the chat.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
I was improvising.
You were improvising. Time to improvise again.
Okay, I will try.
Okay. You can. You can. Number 2. Karen, what were the expressions you heard on the second audio?
To gain employment. Sorry, teacher. Just remember to gain employment and
That's it, right?
that's it. Yes.
Well, that was the second expression. Let's see what else you got. Yeah, milkshake. Do you have the other one?
I have gain employment and make a proposal.
So nobody got the first one. Yesy, did you catch the first one? I mean, it's the last one we have.
In the second audio, I listened.
I heard.
I heard
You did.
yes, gain employment and increase sharply.
Very good. Pronunciation.
Increase sharply.
Got it. Chris, sharp.
English.
Let
Oh,
me give you that audio. Oh yeah, very good. Yes, very very good. So, a milkshake. Karen, get ready. The next person is going to explain the audio using the expressions. Good luck, everyone. Amazing. Do you agree, Karen? All right, Karen, your turn. Shine bright like a diamond. What was the second audio about?
It's about a man
Is or
uh,
was?
was a man and he need
You
gain
need, and
he needs gain
but you were talking in
employment
past. What is the past of need?
needed.
One more time.
He needed to gain employment.
Mhm.
Um, I don't when part make a proposal sharply.
Mhm. Let me repeat that section again for you. Attention, eh?
1. Already show. As many of you are aware, the number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre is continuing to increase sharply.
There.
She said, I don't understand the first part, but he said increase sharply.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
But of course, you need to identify the vocabulary because what increased sharply, you know?
Yes, teacher.
So let me just transcript assistance. Something increased
Sharply. Yes.
okay? Listen again.
Organised by Rooftops, our local charity for homeless people. I know that many of you are regular supporters of our charity, and we are extremely grateful for that support. As many of you are aware, the number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre is continuing to increase sharply.
Mm, they are talking about homeless people.
Aha, correct. Mhm.
Yes, and increase, and they said increase sharply about homeless people. Yes.
Well, paraphrases, yes. But I mean, there is a lot of people, a lot of homeless people, right? But
Yes.
he works in a particular place. He does something in particular. What is it? What does he do?
Right.
No?
Number of people of homeless.
Oh, okay. The number of people.
Homeless.
Eliminate homeless.
No,
You need
this
to,
is
but you are not listening to my question.
yes, no.
Where does he work? He
Mm,
works in something particularly specific about homeless people.
a local character, but
A local character. But
no,
that's not a job.
no.
So let's help Karen, guys. Where does this guy work?
I don't remember.
No? Interesting. Jesse?
No, I don't have the transcription.
All right, I help you. Everybody take a note. Karen, pronunciation.
Shelter.
Yes. Shelter.
Shelter.
A shelter, people. Take a note. A shelter is a place where people can go to.
Okay.
What do you think these people can do?
Homeless. They
No,
are
my question is
Ah.
very different. My question is very different. Me acordé de un meme.
No.
El meme le dice, hello, how are you? Y el otro le responde, ay, ahorita te digo, ahorita te lo mando.
Homeless.
Again, attention.
Shelter.
In a shelter, homeless people can
Take food, eat food, and sleep.
eat food and sleep. This vocabulary, sleep, is super important in the audio. Listen.
Okay.
Grateful for that support. As many of you are aware, the number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre is continuing to increase sharply.
Shelter. Please continue.
And you never heard sleep?
No, teacher.
Again.
Yes.
Many of you are aware, the number of people who regularly sleep rough in our town centre
Sleep rough.
Sleep rough.
Sleep rough in another center. Sleep
Number of
rough
people.
like a roof.
I honestly, I want to check the word rough because it has a special meaning. Rough, having a surface, not exact, not including all details, not gentle or careful. Were there a lot of violence or crime? I need to analyze the reason they say rough. Honestly, I need to check. But it's a number of people who sleep, not the homeless people, Karen.
Okay.
You see
Roof.
what I mean?
Yes.
In the center, in the shelter.
In the shelter. Yes. Yes, it's
Okay.
a lot of new vocabulary, teacher.
A lot. Welcome to B1, eh? That's the reason. That's the reason we need this type of lessons. We needed this type of lessons. It's so important. Don't worry, we haven't finished. We need to analyze all the transcript again, and I have extra vocabulary from the third audio. So let's continue tomorrow and take a note in these new words, and then on Friday you can talk about homeless people, right?
Yes, teacher. Thank you so much.
Excellent class. I'll see you.
Okay. See you
Tomorrow.
teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.